Hey everyone, I am Anthony Scott of ToyHypeUSA.com. Today we are taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze Super Shredder figure from NECA Toys. He was one of this year's San Diego Comic-Con exclusives and is available right now at Walmart stores here in the US. The packaging, as well as the figure, pays homage to the European release, and it's a window box with an opening flap. On the cover there, you see the 4 turtles with a can of mutagen that's been cracked open. So you see the mutagen spilling out there, which is a very nicely done artwork there. And behind them, you have New York City. Up on the top here, you have the 30th anniversary logo. I really love the fact that they included that in there. You have the Nickelodeon logo, the Ninja Turtles logo up there. On the top, same thing with the NECA logo on the bottom there. The sides has the logos as well as an image of the Shredder figure that's inside. And it's the same thing on the other side with a different pose for Shredder. On the back, instead of adding a description, they just added more images. So you get a pretty good look what the figure looks like. He's done all in purple there, brand new cape. You could tell all that detail right there. They really did a nice job on the photography. And let's open this up. So I have to hold it because it doesn't stay open by itself. But you have a look at Shredder here. There's an opening flap right there. And you have Shredder right there, as well as all of his accessories. And on the bottom here, you have the names of all the great people at NECA Toys responsible for bringing this figure together. Here's a closer look at Super Shredder inside his plastic tray there, as well as all of his accessories. This new version of Shredder is given all new deco, including a different shade of purple, which you haven't seen before. And also the armor is given new deco. Usually it's in a metallic silver with a gray wash. This one, however, is metallic silver with a little bit of a black wash over it, which you see there. What is new about this figure? It's not just a repaint, it's also a couple of new parts. First thing, the belt is brand new with the spikes around the sides, which you see there, as the belt buckle is also new. But the cape in the back is all new. New fabric. Let's take a look at that. You see that nice shine to it. They really did a nice job on here. And it basically goes that wide, which you see there. Behind the cape, you see more details about the figure. Got stuck. Let's take a look at that. So you see more of the back, the deco, the belt, everything. Super Shredder is also given a nicely done muscular tone, just as you've seen with the previous other 2 releases, which include the original movie figure based on the film, and also the 1991 mail-away figure. So he's had 2 done already. This one is brand new with, again, a new cape, a new belt, and some new deco. The helmet, however, is basically given the same deco as previously seen, with the metallic silver and the dark gray wash over it. That hasn't been touched in the purple deco as the rest of the armor was. So I'm sure you guys are aware, the mask in front of it is not removable. It just stays like that. As you never saw his head sculpt in the movie. Could NECA Toys ever make one with a removable helmet and make up a head sculpt, what he might look like had he appeared like that in the film? Sure, you know, anything's possible. But I, for one, would rather they keep it screen accurate. The blades on the armor, on the gauntlets there, the shins, as well as the shoulder pads, those are made of a bendable plastic to prevent breakage. had these been, which you see my finger bending them a little bit just to show you guys, had this been hard plastic, I think it's safe to say parts of it would definitely break on people, as this is an adult collectible. So by doing it in a bendy plastic, they made it far less fragile, which is definitely great. I really love that they went ahead and thought about that. Because again, my feeling is that it would probably have broken on some people. And again, let's take a look at the back of the cape here. You've got that nice shine back here. Very high end, very nicely done. The articulation is the same as the other two figures. It's just, again, some new deco applied. Super Shredder includes the same accessories that we've seen twice before now, including 7 interchangeable hands, such as closed-fisted, open grip for the canister, and open hands, as well as a spear, which is painted in a metallic silver with a hint of blue deco, and the same can of TGRI Mutagen, which also is given a metallic silver with also a touch of blue deco, which we're going to take a closer look at. But you could definitely see that on screen there, where the blue deco is on the accessories. Starting off with the open hand sculpts, this allows Shredder to do a karate chop or various other karate moves. These are definitely great hands for him, which you see here. Also on these hands, you see some really nicely done sculpted details, just as you saw with the closed-fisted hands. But what you don't see on those are the palms. So on these particular hand sculpts, you could see the palms right there. And there's a lot of great sculpted detail. And it's the same case on the other side. Super Shredder includes the same canister of TCRI that he previously came with. Instead of just a metallic silver, this has a hint of blue on there, and that comes out pretty nicely, which you see there. There's also is a black wash over it. So just like the figure, this gets all new deco as well. And I think they did a really nice job on there. He also comes with a hand sculpt to hold the canister. It's a wider grip, which you see there, which has also been offered with the other two releases. Super Shredder also comes with the same spear that he's come with twice now. It's given some new deco, including that blue metallic deco, which you see on the blade there, as well as a black handle. It can work with 1 or 2 hands, the open grip hands that he comes with, just as you've used it on the previously other 2 figures that I'm going to compare in a few moments. Since this is Shredder's primary weapon, you can pose it a number of different ways, such as having it pointed at an opponent. In this case, it's Master Splinter. The staff itself stands taller than Super Shredder, and with that really long handle, you can pose it in a lot of different ways, karate moves, whatever you like. Here's that comparison that I promised you of all 3 versions of Super Shredder released so far. The one on the left pays homage to the 1991 mail-away figure, and that is in the darkest purple offered. The one on the right, the lighter purple, is movie-based, and the one on the center, which is the one that we're taking a look at right now. You see all the differences in the outfit and everything. New belt. The armor is given a different color. It's not the metallic silver with the black wash. This one is metallic purple with a black wash. So you're going to have that. However, the helmet is basically the same thing as the other 2 releases, but there are a little bit of paint differences on there. Looking closer, this is a metallic silver right along the edges here, while these are painted a little bit darker. So just know that there are some new paint apps on the helmet as well. Turning this around, here is a look at the cape. Each version of the character comes with their own unique cape. which you see right there. Again, the one on the center here is the one we're looking at right now, and that has the shiniest cape. They really did a fantastic job on here. This cape is the second shiniest, and this one is just more of a leather matte finish, which you see there. Here's a closer look at the 3 versions of Super Shredder. So on camera, you should be able to see the differences of the helmet there. The one on the center is the new release, and you should also see the new paint apps on there. The original movie version on the right has a much darker paint application. This one has a lighter paint application, but it also has a little bit of metallic silver with, looks like a little bit of a blue wash on there. This one is much more metallic silver with a little bit dark on the top right here and various dark wash and a metallic silver throughout. You'll also notice that the belt is spiked right here. It's a brand new sculpt, while the other 2 are the same. Here's another comparison, this time around with Shredder version 1 before he was mutated into Super Shredder. As you can see, both characters have their own likenesses, height, and appearance, basically, and they really did a nice job capturing the differences of the character. Here's a comparison of the differences of the cape. While both are really shiny and really great looking, I think the one on Super Shredder is much more dynamic, and they really did a nice job between the 2. Overall, this new version of Super Shredder is a great figure. I think fans are going to love him. He is available right now at Walmart stores as part of NECA's San Diego Comic-Con 2021 offerings. I hope everyone that wants him can find him. I understand that finding these store exclusives are just monumentally difficult. Overall, I recently had a really bad experience with both Target and Walmart this week with this, with some of these exclusives, so I completely understand your frustration. If there's any updates on availability, such as the NECA store, check out toyhypeusa.com, and I will try to update the site as soon as NECA makes an official announcement. My advice to tracking one down is to keep going every day, talking to the store employees. You could try calling the store too. Thanks again to NECA Toys for providing him for review. Greatly appreciate that. I have more NECA reviews coming, so make sure to come back and check those out.